Hey everybody, I wanted to quickly walk you through some of the design process that I've done so far for emojination. It's not quite done yet, it's always evolving, but I wanted to show you what it looks like so far, and then I'll do another video when new stuff comes out. Okay, so the first point that I did is to get some inspiration. So I looked at different SaaS tools. I started with ones from different indie makers, so headers.me, testimonial, and then some automated tools that do visuals like use Stencil. In here, looked at their designs, looked at Expo as well, and also looked at bigger companies than more generic design tools like Canva, Figma, and Sketch in here as well. Then I decided to also take a look at what happens when the user is logged in. So it's the landing page as a guest, and then what happens when you're logged in. And I saw that usually they end up on some kind of a dashboard as soon as they log in, and they can see their own content, which kind of makes sense because we can customize it to them being logged in. One thing I picked out from the guest landing pages experience is that the call to action is always to try to sign up in here on the menu. So I made sure to bring it into my own design. And the next step was to take my existing design, put it onto Figma here. So here it is, and then start trying to tweak the above the fold experience here. So I got a couple of logo versions from CJ, and you can see that I'm trying this cursive logo here. I'm trying to talk about a more generic design tool direction that I was thinking of taking emojination in. So I tried different copies, didn't quite like the logo here, so I switched the logo, and then I kept iterating on the copy. I found this angle to the copy of trying to explain that design doesn't have to be scary, so more of a negative angle to things, and I quite liked it. Did a few more iterations with it, and this is where I ended up. So I was pretty happy with this, and you can see my sign up is my secondary call to action here. But as I started building out the rest of below the fold, I asked myself a whole bunch of questions as I was writing the copy, like who it's for, what is the meaning of it, and then I asked myself a little bit about the emojination brand, and it made me realize that while there is a design tool at the core of the tool, that isn't what emojination is about. Emojination is about making fun of corporate culture, and it's about trying to express culture more generally and communicate culture. So I decided to embrace that and make things a little bit more fun. So I changed the copy to be around that. And then the next thing is I went back and tried to look for inspiration of what makes design fun. So I pulled out a bunch of things that I thought were really fun designs in here. So you can see the colors, you can see the primary colors being used a lot, you can see the fun 3D shapes here, and a lot of these things look like emojis already. So I took that into consideration and tried to make it fun and vibrant in color. And I thought there's nothing better than a phone gradient font. So I used the gradient font in here, a very colorful gradient font. I tried a couple of versions of copy here, create fun, engaging content in seconds, share love, not spreadsheets, which I thought was fun and cheeky. And then I started designing things section by section, making sure to use a lot of emojis. So I highlight the benefits of the tool, why you would use it, how to use it, just a video, then a couple of features, comparison before and after, templates, you can use it anywhere. And then the pricing page, and here will be some testimonials. And beyond this, the next step for me is just to code it. So I'll see you there.